You can't change the kitchen by painting the outside of the house. New Year's is coming, and a lot of people are making resolutions. A lot of people want to lose weight. A lot of people want to put on muscle. A lot of people want to change some aspect of their health, right? Quit smoking, whatever. But they're missing the most important thing. And that's unfortunately why most people fail to accomplish what they want. If I had 2 drops of water, I put them together, they come together, right? They're in sync with each other. They're on the same vibration, if you will. But if I took a drop of peanut oil and a drop of water and I try to put them together, what happens? They don't mix. You want to lose 100 pounds, but you still think you're 300 pounds. Yeah, you might lose weight for a bit, but you're going to go right back to the old self-image if that's how you identify. If you want to change what you have to be something else. I used to be a pretty heavy guy myself, and I changed my self-image. And that's how I lost the weight. People ask about a diet, they ask about the weight training routine, all irrelevant. That's a byproduct of changing the internal world. You see, you run on what's called a cybernetic mechanism. What is that? Well, you have a thermostat in your house. And when you set it to a certain temperature, it has to stay at that temperature. It's like an automatic pilot. So if a breeze comes into your house from opening the door too long, whatever, throws off the temperature, it'll kick on and bring it right back to where it's set. Well, your self-image is the exact same way. If you want to lose 100 pounds, but you still just can't see it and you're not identifying with what you really want, you're going to keep going back to the old habits. And it's all going to be unconscious. You're like, I tried everything. It's like, yeah, but you didn't change the inside world. You want to make these goals happen, you have to change the inside world, or you're going to go right back to where you're struggling with in the first place. It's like a smoker saying, I'm trying to quit, versus I don't smoke. It's not a part of my identity. This is a big difference. Your self-image is controlling your action. It's controlling the things you're attracting to yourself, 100%. I've experienced it myself. It's a very insecure, scared kid, right? Terrified. And I started practicing visualization, neuro-linguistic programming, all these different things that I could use to change that self-image. And it worked. It worked. My body changed. I don't even know what I did exactly, but my body changed. Because it was a byproduct. Byproduct of changing the way I thought. It's like, why do you speak English? Well, you've been surrounded by people that speak English your whole life. And through the constant spaced repetition, you've associated the sounds coming out of people's mouths to images, and now you speak English. Why do you have the self-image you have? I guarantee people around you have a similar one. Because it's been a byproduct. But we don't want to live out of the consciousness of other people. We don't want that to control our health. So what can you do to change the inside so that the outside is just a byproduct? You don't have to go against the grain, right? What does Tony Robbins say? He says, pull stronger than push. Wouldn't it be nice to be drawn towards what you want instead of trying to motivate yourself. Well, now you're driven. Once you identify with it as a part of who you are, it's just so much easier. So that's what we want to do. Keep it simple. I'd like to see everyone take 15 minutes a day and literally just visualize the body you want. Visualize the weight already gone. How does it feel? Right? How do people look at you? What is your self-talk like? How does it feel being in a nice outfit? How does it feel like when girls look at you? Right? Whatever it is. Just think about it. And then come from that place. Be that person that's already lost the weight. Be that person that quit smoking. How do they think? Right? What habits do they have throughout the day? This is just one discipline, and it'll have such a dramatic effect on everything. It's like when you throw a pebble in the Atlantic Ocean. You've changed that shoreline. You might not be able to see it, but you have. There's a butterfly effect like you wouldn't believe. 15 minutes a day, just visualizing. Give it a try. It worked for me. My body, my everything, having kids, everything is a byproduct of just this one discipline. Just visualization. Right? You become a creator instead of a byproduct of your environment. Turn off the news. Get off the internet. Get off of social media. What do you want? You can have it. If you want to have 6-pack abs, you can have them. If you want to be able to run 10 miles nonstop, you can do that. But it's between the ears. You have to be a creator. So think of that when you're making your resolutions. It's got to go from the inside out. You can't force things into a mold. You have to become the mold. Right? People say it's like trying to meet the goals is like finding a needle in a haystack, right? Become a magnet. So much better. Then it's fun. It's a journey. You're already experiencing it right now. Don't wait. Enjoy it. Good luck with the resolutions. And remember, if you don't change this, nothing is going to stick.